Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Times with a Window. Now recently someone submitted a demo where they believed they played against a cheater in CS2. Wait, cheaters in Counter-Strike 2? With VAC Live? How could that possibly happen? All I can really say is that I do hope that the anti-cheat becomes a little bit better, because I have seen tons of people even streaming themselves cheating on YouTube. And with that being said, I guess I should check out this demo and see if this guy named Waste was actually cheating. Now on pistol round here, he just goes to middle and starts jiggle peeking this corner. At the very beginning, it does look like he did line up with the terrorist, but nothing overly suspicious. On this next round, he accurately predicts which way the terrorists are going to go and makes his way over towards the B site to be there waiting for him. Now while usually I wouldn't say this is strange, in this case, the way that he was looking at the wall and made his decision by staring at the wall, looking towards middle and being like, wait, they're not going there, and then making his way over here towards the B site was a little bit suspicious. It could, however, just have been an intuition call, or maybe his teammates had heard some footsteps. Whatever the case, he seems to be very good at predicting exactly which angle someone's going to peek from and when. This guy seems to have some phenomenal timing, peeking out at the exact instant the terrorist peeks out. But is it enough to say that this guy is cheating? I'm going to need more than this. Here's a pretty standard aggressive B pick with a scout. And while that doesn't look suspicious at all, after taking some shots over here towards bridge, when he turns around, he looks like he's about to rotate when he realizes there's two guys through the wall. Alright, so here you can see he's holding the main entrance. The terrorists are jiggling the main entrance pillar, and he's going to be able to scout one of them in the head. The other one, however, is looking overwhelmed and looks like he might fall back here. And of course, the suspect seems to know he's falling back. And somehow here he realizes this guy's no longer watching his flank if he can just push up right behind him. And while he doesn't finish off the kill, it doesn't make it any less suspicious. On this round, his teammate goes down in middle, and he's able to pick up his M4. But here's when things get suspicious. It looks like he's going to push up when all of a sudden he realizes this terrorist is pushing towards him through the wall and sets up for it. Is that just intuition or something more? Next up, he sneaks up to the top of mid just as these terrorists are falling back. That could have been a call out, but look at the timing on this first peek, and then look at this second peek at how he jiggles this guy in the left corner. His prediction is absolutely on point, and it's becoming overly suspicious. On this next round, while pushing his way up middle, he keeps staring over at the terrorists who are spamming in water. Yes, he can hear them spamming from over there, and I guess that looking over there helps him pinpoint exactly where they are. Now, he uses his information to make his way over towards bridge and takes a couple shots at them. He does seem to know that there are more about to cross after he misses the first one. Then later on, just holds this left angle, and of course, since they were all pretty much spotted out by him in water, it does make sense that someone would peek from the left side. But then look at this re-peek, and not only does he peek at the right time, look at his crosshair placement directly on him through the wall. Again, his awareness seems through the roof on this next round as the guy that's peeking up close to him walks up to him, and yet he actually falls back into a position to take him down. Here's a little fight through the smoke, and the only thing weird about this is that he pushes over to the right-hand side so that he can line up with him without having to shoot at him through the wall. And then on top of that, he actually flanks the guy knowing that he's falling back and that no one's watching that smoke. But it doesn't really seem to pay off for him. This is a rare moment because he actually seems to look oblivious. Now, this Deagle round has one of the most damning pieces of evidence so far. Not only does he take down the first guy, of course, he does lower his crosshair, probably because he sees his leg and sees him crouching into the shot, but he also expects a second guy to peek this exact angle and knows this one's going to peek standing. Another round where he seems to follow this guy through the wall before eventually shooting him in the head. Of course, he could see over the top of the smoke a little bit, especially when he was firing, so that kill isn't too suspicious. Just the beginning of it when he just follows him before he spots him out. This leads to a super confident flank through the smoke. The first kill didn't look suspicious, but the way he followed the guy through that back wall, knowing he was going to peek out from behind the second wall, was pretty suspicious. This was just one of the biggest fail fights I've ever seen in CS2. I don't have much to say about it, so just sit back and enjoy the show. Look at this great tactical B take with the nades. And while he does get a smoke kill, it could have definitely just been a random spam shot through the smoke. Now the demo bugs out here, and from here on out it looks like everyone is constantly sliding, but I'm pretty sure this is a demo bug. This round makes me doubt that his last shot through the smoke was legitimate, as he seems to be lining these guys up perfectly through it. Okay, at this point it's just getting ridiculous. It looks like he lined this guy up through the wall, came out and didn't realize that the guy had crossed behind the other wall. There is no way this can all be coincidence, is there? Then he walks in, looks at the exact right spot, and gets taken down. Luckily for the other team, this guy's not the greatest aimer. But as the game goes on, the suspect seems to rack up more and more smoke kills. None of them more suspicious than this one right here. Alright, there is no denying it. This guy is definitely cheating. What kind of play was that? Somehow he just knows this guy is pushed over to the right hand side in here while walking, flashes him, and knows exactly where to spam. I guess the game was just too close for his liking, so he just needed to get a little bit more blatant. Let's see what else we can find. I have to say that one of the biggest tells, aside from him just shooting everyone straight through smokes, is just the fact that he was always getting into position right before someone peeked out. And even here, he mollies off the guy pushing from A main that no one spotted out yet, right before he gets there. Another time where he's got perfect timing through the smoke. And on this round, his teammates sell a pretty good B take and he manages to sneak into the A site. But just as he looks like he's going to try to get middle control here, he notices that a guy's pushing up on him from the right-hand side and comes back to hold the angle. It's an important round too, because if he wins this round, they win the game. Now the last guy's flanking around, and when he realizes this, he makes his way back over to the site and just waits for him. But the last CT never actually gets to him because his teammate takes him down. Overall, I have to say that when it comes to major disruption aim assistance, that's insufficient evidence. Major disruption other external assistance, that's insufficient evidence. And as for griefing, that's insufficient evidence as well. But when we get to vision assistance, that is definitely evident beyond reasonable doubt. Whether this guy was staring at people through walls, setting up for people peeking on him, or just shooting people straight through smokes, he was definitely using some kind of vision assistance. Now, when I first heard about Back Live and saw the initial ban of someone cheating in a game, I was pretty excited for it. But at this point, there are a ton of people cheating in Premiere mode, and it doesn't seem to be banning any of them. Valve needs to step it up, and maybe even add Overwatch back. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think this guy was cheating? And as always, have a great day.